Hello dear student and all viewers, welcome to my channel English Literature and Linguistics, a channel for literature lovers. This video is the part 1 of a series of videos about morphology. In this part, I am going to discuss the most basic element of morphology, and in the coming videos I will be discussing morphology in full details. Without wasting your time, so let's define morphology and see what are its features. What is morphology? Morphology is the study of internal structure of words and the rules for word formation. The term morphology can refer to three different things. Number A, description of the behavior of morphemes and how they are combined. Number B, derivational, inflectionals and compositional processes of word formation. Number C, description of such word formation processes. As in the definition, we see that morphology is all about word and word formation. So, definitely, we need to know about word. So let's proceed to the next topic and see what a word is. Okay, so what is word? A unit of expression which has universal intuitive recognition by native speakers in both spoken and written language. This definition was taken from a Dictionary of Linguistics and Phonetics by David Crystal. A word is a symbolic unit which is a combination of meaning and sound, or a word is a unit which in print is bounded by spaces on both sides. For example, she cuts onion. This statement has three different words. Consider the word car, for example. It has two aspects which cannot be separated, and these are the sound image and the concept car, a type of vehicle. Words may be simple, composite, or compound, and we will study these aspects of words in the coming topic. Stay with me, keep watching. Consider the words given in A. The cook was a good cook as cooks go, and as cooks go, she went. And answer the following question. How many words are there in A? And definitely your answer is 15, because there are 15 words in total. Now look at the question 2. How many different words are there in A? Now we see that the cooks go, as there is a repetition of these words. So if we remove the repetition, then we are left with 11 words, or 11 different words. After defining word, we are now see another topic regarding word, and this topic is word types and word tokens. What is a word type and word token? Again, Consider the set of words in A. The cook was a good cook as cooks go, and as cook go, she went. So now let's see what are word tokens. If we are counting every instance in which a word occurs in a sentence, regardless of whether that word has occurred before or not, we are counting word tokens. See the set of words in A. If we count word tokens in A, then we count 15. It means that there are 15 words in total. Again, word types, if we are counting a word once, no matter how many times it occurs in a sentence, means that neglecting its repetition, we are counting word types. If we count word types in the set of word A, we count 11 because there is a repetition of cook, cooks, as, and go. The next term we are going to discuss is lexeme. What a lexeme is, let's define it and recognize it. Lexemes are the abstract units which are conventionally listed in dictionaries as separate entries. Its original motivation is to reduce the ambiguity of the term word, which applied to orthographic, phonological, grammatical, and lexical levels. Let's recognize what a lexeme is. Consider these four set of words. In A, we see 5 different words or word forms, namely go, went, gone, goes, going. Now, these are 5 different words, but these belong to the same lexeme, which is go. All these 5 words carries the meaning of go inside them. In B, there are 4 different word forms: walk, walks, walking, walked, but they belong to the same lexeme, walk. In the C, there are 3 different forms of word, or 3 different word forms: big, bigger, biggest, but they are the form of the same lexeme, big. And same is the case with tooth, teeth. Though different words, but belong to the same lexeme, tooth. Our next topic is morphosyntactic word, or generally known as grammatical word. The term morphosyntactic word or grammatical word is virtually synonymous with word, but is generally used to refer specifically to different forms of a single word that occur depending on the syntactic context. Look at the table A. Walk, walked, and walked. The walk in the third column represent past participle, while the walked in the middle column or the second column represent the past tense or the simple past tense or the past indefinite tense. Consider the sentence. I walked this morning. In this sentence, walk have the concept of past simple tense. But I have walked yesterday morning. In this sentence, walked carries quite different concept, the concept of past participle. And same is the case with the three cut in the second row. In the first column and the second row, the cut is the present tense. Usually, I cut the cake on the table means the habitual use of cut as a present simple tense. But yesterday he cut his birthday cake carries the meaning of past tense, and I have cut the cake. In this sentence, cut carries the meaning of past participle. Though the three cuts are homophonous, but they have three different concepts, and they are therefore called grammatical words. The term grammatical words means something else in grammar, which will be discussed later, inshallah. Our next topic is morpheme, morph, allomorph, and let's discuss them one by one to see what they mean in morphology. Morpheme. A morpheme is the meaningful unit in a language. It is minimal because it cannot be further divided into smaller units. It is meaningful in that it stands for something conceived in the speaker's mind. Look at the words in the table. In the first row, boys is a word. And boys have two morphemes, boy and plural. The plural morpheme has been represented by S. So, in total, there are two morphemes. In the second row, min. And this word carries two morpheme too, because the morpheme man and the concept of plurality. But like in boys, the plural morpheme has been represented by S, but here the plural morpheme has no phonological or physical representation in this case. So in total there are two morphemes. The third row, unhappy, carries two morphemes, not plus happy. And the not morpheme in this case has been represented by un. So in total there are two morphemes. Look at the words. Insert A. Unbreakable. Divide them in un, break, and able. So in total we see three morphemes, and all of them are present physically too. In the word hopelessness, there are three morphemes, and same is the case with impossibility. Look at the word in set B. House, hand, table, sky, cloud, brush, force, try, go, wet. Can we divide these words into simple terms? No ways. For example, if we split the word house into HO and USE. Though USE become use, but it lost the complete meaning of house. It means something quite different than the meaning of house. In any way, if we remove H, if we separate H and OUSE, then there is no such word present in the dictionary. And same is the case with hand. Yes, and all these words have the same characteristic. They cannot be further divided into other meaningful morpheme. Now let's see what is morph. Morph refers to phonetics or physical realization of morphemes. In phonology, it is called the alternative realization of the morpheme. For instance, the plural morpheme is pronounced s in the word cats, but it is pronounced z in the word dogs and is pronounced is in the word houses. Consider the following words. The first row, boys. Boys have two morphemes. Boy plus plural. And this plural morpheme is represented by S. So there are two marks. In the second row, the word min has two morpheme, man plus plural. Man is physically present, but the morpheme plural have no physical representation, and therefore there is only one morph. And same is the case with the word in the third row, unhappy. Not plus happy are two morpheme. Not have been represented by un, and happy is present itself. So there are two morphs in this case too. Now let's see what is allomorph. Allomorph are the variants of the same morpheme. They are the positional variants of a morpheme. They are not simultaneous. Where one occurs, the other cannot. Example, the plural morph has three allomorphs z, is, which occur in three different words, such as in cats, dogs, and houses. So these three phonological realization of the same morph are called the allomorph of that morph S. Consider the negative on, m, and ill in the words given below. Unhappy, not happy, irregular, not regular, impossible, not possible, illegal, not legal. We see that on, m, and ill are different morphs of the same morpheme not. They are therefore termed as allomorphs. We are now going to discuss types of morphemes. There are two types. Number one, free morpheme. Number two, bound morpheme. Free morpheme can appear as independent word, whereas bound morpheme can only appear as part of another word or an independent word. Consider the set of words in A, B, and C. In A, undress is made of two morphemes, un and dress. Dress is free morpheme, whereas un is bound morpheme because un cannot stand on its own and can give any meaning without the word this or any other word. Same is the case with impossible, in which im is bound morpheme and possible is free morpheme. And you can see these cases in the set of words B and C too. Hope you can count the bound and free morpheme and recognize them too. In the end of the video, let's discuss word classes. Though it is not directly related to morphology, yet I feel they are necessary to know. Defining word classes, I presume that you already know what are parts of the speech. Classification of words in a language based on their grammatical behavior are known as word classes, which are also known as syntactic categories, form classes, and parts of speech in some contexts, such as verb class, noun class, preposition class, adverb class, adjective class, pronoun class, conjunction class, adjective class. There are two types of word class. Number one, open class. Number two, closed class. Let's see them one by one. Open class. Parts of speech that are open to new members are referred to as open class section. For example, noun class, verb class, adverb class, adjective class. New noun, new verb, new adverb or new adjective can be added to these class whenever they are invented or they are borrowed from other languages. Closed classes. Those classes that are not open to new members are extremely rare, are classified as closed classes. These clauses include pronouns, determiners, conjunctions, and prepositions. These cannot accept any new member and they are therefore known as closed classes. Dear students and all viewers, I will be with a new topic of morphology in the part 2 of the series of these videos. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.